Welcome to our journey through time, exploring how life in country has transformed over the past half-century. From our homes to global communication, every facet of life has evolved. Fashion has changed and our food has taken on new forms and flavors. Join us as we uncover these transformations and what they reveal about us as a people. Let's embark on this odyssey through our collective memory. 50 years ago, country's homes reflected tradition and craftsmanship. Rural farmhouses, built over generations, symbolized self-sufficiency. These structures used local materials like timber, stone, and bamboo. Families lived closely, sharing meals and stories by oil lamplight. Urban homes with elegant balconies echoed colonial influences. Over time, housing mirrored rapid urbanization and technological advancements. Concrete replaced traditional materials and high-rise apartments emerged. Technology became ubiquitous, with refrigerators and televisions transforming daily life. The traditional family structure evolved, with smaller nuclear families becoming common. Communication in country was once a deliberate affair. People took their time to craft thoughtful letters, each word carefully chosen to convey the right emotion and message. The process of writing, sending, and receiving letters was an experience in itself, filled with anticipation and excitement. Letters traveled for weeks, sometimes even months, crossing vast distances to reach their destinations. Long-distance calls were rare treats, often reserved for special occasions or urgent matters. The sound of a loved one's voice on the other end of the line was a cherished moment. Public telephones connected people in bustling town squares where the hum of conversations filled the air. These booths were lifelines for many, offering a way to stay in touch with family and friends, even if just for a few precious minutes. The advent of the internet revolutionized communication, making it instant and global. Emails replaced letters, and chat rooms became the new town squares. Information could be shared in real time, breaking down barriers and connecting people like never before. Emails, texts, and video calls became the norm, allowing for constant and immediate communication. Smartphones put the world at our fingertips, enabling us to stay connected no matter where we are. The convenience and speed of these technologies transformed our daily lives. Social media created virtual communities transcending geographical boundaries. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram allowed us to share our lives with a global audience, fostering connections and friendships that would have been impossible in the past. News became accessible 24/7 through online sources, keeping us informed at all times. The way we consume information changed dramatically, with updates and breaking news just a click away. This constant flow of information has reshaped our understanding of the world. The art of letter writing has largely faded, replaced by the immediacy of digital communication. Yet there is a certain nostalgia associated with handwritten letters, a tangible connection to the past that many still cherish. These letters are keepsakes, reminders of a slower, more deliberate time. The anticipation of waiting for a response is now a nostalgic memory. In an age of instant replies, the patience and excitement of waiting for a letter have become almost foreign concepts. Yet there is a certain charm in that waiting, a sense of longing that digital communication cannot replicate. We reflect on what we've gained and lost in this digital age. While technology has brought us closer in many ways, it has also changed the nature of our interactions. As we navigate this new landscape, we must find a balance, cherishing the connections we have while remembering the value of thoughtful, deliberate communication. 50 years ago, leisure was intertwined with nature's rhythms. People found joy in the simplicity of the great outdoors, where the changing seasons dictated activities. Spring brought picnics and kite flying. Summer was for swimming and camping. Autumn meant hiking through colorful forests, and winter invited ice skating and building snowmen. These activities not only provided entertainment, but also fostered a deep connection with the environment. Children played outdoors, their imaginations unfettered by screens. They created entire worlds with just a stick and a patch of dirt, or a ball and an open field. Games like tag, hide and seek, and hopscotch were staples of childhood, encouraging physical activity and social interaction. The laughter of children echoed through neighborhoods, a testament to the joy found in simple, unstructured play. Families gathered around radios for stories and music, The radio was a magical box that transported listeners to far-off lands and thrilling adventures. It was a source of news, entertainment and education, bringing families together in shared experiences. Evenings were spent listening to favorite programs, fostering a sense of community and shared culture. Reading offered an escape, and libraries were community hubs. Books opened doors to new worlds, ideas and perspectives. Libraries were sanctuaries of knowledge and imagination where people of all ages could lose themselves in the pages of a good book. They were places of quiet reflection and intellectual growth, fostering a lifelong love of learning. Weekends were for picnics, cinema outings and shared meals. Families spent quality time together, enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Picnics in the park, complete with homemade sandwiches and lemonade, were a common sight. Going to the cinema was a special treat, a chance to escape into the world of film. Shared meals around the table were opportunities for conversation and connection. Technology transformed leisure, with television and video games becoming dominant. The advent of television brought visual storytelling into homes, changing the way people consumed media. Video games introduced interactive entertainment, captivating both young and old. These technologies offered new forms of engagement but also began to shift leisure activities indoors. The internet and smartphones opened up endless entertainment options. With the click of a button, people could access a vast array of content, from movies and music to games and social media. This digital revolution made entertainment more accessible than ever before, but it also led to a more fragmented and individualized experience. Leisure became more individualized and often sedentary. The convenience of digital devices meant that people could entertain themselves without leaving their homes. This shift led to a more isolated and less active lifestyle, with many spending hours on end in front of screens. The physical and social aspects of traditional leisure activities began to wane. Children now spend hours on screens, confined to virtual worlds. The allure of digital games and apps has replaced outdoor play and face-to-face interactions. While technology offers educational benefits, it also poses challenges to physical health and social development. The balance between screen time and real-world activities has become a growing concern for parents and educators. The art of conversation has eroded due to digital distractions. Families and friends often find themselves more engaged with their devices than with each other. Mealtimes, once a cornerstone of family bonding, are now frequently interrupted by notifications and screen time. This shift has led to a decline in meaningful interactions and a sense of disconnect in personal relationships. Simple pleasures like reading and nature are often overlooked. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, the quiet joy of a good book or a walk in the park is sometimes forgotten. Yet these activities offer a respite from the digital world, providing a chance to unwind and reconnect with oneself and the natural world. Rediscovering these simple pleasures can bring balance and fulfillment to our lives. Fashion has dramatically transformed in country over the past 50 years. Traditional attire reflected cultural identity and resourcefulness. Urban fashion blended local and global influences. Clothing was an investment, cherished and passed down. Global trends and mass media influenced fashion. Youth embraced new styles, challenging norms. Fast fashion made trendy clothing accessible, but at a cost. Environmental impact and quality concerns arose. A movement towards sustainability and ethical consumption emerged. Designers incorporate traditional techniques and natural dyes. Consumers are more discerning about the origins and impact of their clothing. 50 years ago, classrooms in country were austere, focused on rote learning. Teachers commanded respect and textbooks were treasured resources. Libraries were sanctuaries of learning. Examinations shaped students' futures. Technology transformed classrooms with interactive whiteboards and computers. The internet revolutionized access to information. Distance learning broke down geographical barriers. The curriculum expanded to include new subjects. Teaching methods became more interactive and student-centered. Challenges remain with unequal access to quality education. The digital divide still limits opportunities for some. 50 years ago, work in country was divided along traditional gender lines. Men and women had distinct roles, often dictated by societal norms and expectations. The workplace was a reflection of these divisions, with men predominantly occupying roles in industries that required physical strength and endurance, while women were steered towards jobs that were seen as extensions of their domestic roles. Men worked in physical, labor-intensive industries. They were the backbone of manufacturing, construction, and other sectors that demanded hard manual work. These jobs were often hazardous and required long hours, but they were seen as the primary means of providing for a family. Women often found employment in teaching, nursing, or secretarial work. These roles were considered suitable for women because they were seen as nurturing and supportive, aligning with the traditional view of women as caregivers. Despite their importance, these jobs were often undervalued and underpaid. The rise of the service sector created new job opportunities. As economies evolved, there was a shift from manufacturing to services, leading to the creation of jobs in areas like customer service, retail, and information technology. This shift opened up new avenues for both men and women, allowing for greater diversity in the workplace. Women entered professions once dominated by men. With changing societal attitudes and increased access to education, women began to break into fields such as engineering, law enforcement, and business. This was a significant step towards gender equality, although challenges remained. Entrepreneurship flourished, creating new opportunities. The rise of startups and small businesses provided a platform for innovation and creativity. Many women and men took the leap to start their own ventures, driven by the desire for independence and the potential for financial success. Gender pay gaps and underrepresentation in leadership persist. Despite progress, women still face significant barriers in the workplace. The gender pay gap remains a critical issue, and women are often underrepresented in leadership positions. Efforts to address these disparities are ongoing, but there is still much work to be done. The informal economy lacks job security and benefits. Many workers are employed in the informal sector, where they do not have access to the same protections and benefits as those in formal employment. This includes street vendors, gig economy workers, and others who often work without contracts or stable income. Technology is rapidly changing the nature of work. The advent of digital tools, automation, and artificial intelligence is transforming industries and the types of jobs available. While technology can increase efficiency and create new opportunities, it also poses challenges such as job displacement and the need for new skills. Individuals must adapt and upskill to remain competitive. In this fast-paced environment, continuous learning and skill development are crucial. Workers need to stay updated with the latest trends and technologies to maintain their employability and advance in their careers. Lifelong learning is essential in the evolving job market. As the nature of work continues to change, the importance of lifelong learning cannot be overstated. Whether through formal education, online courses, or self-study, individuals must commit to ongoing education to navigate the complexities of the modern workforce. Progress brings unforeseen challenges. Urbanization strains infrastructure and resources. Slums highlight disparities between rich and poor. Social and cultural shifts challenge traditional ways of life. Environmental degradation and climate change threaten countries' future. Rising sea levels and extreme weather events disrupt lives. Consumerism creates a culture of instant gratification. Economic inequality fractures society. Access to essential services remains unequal. Resilience and innovation are key to confronting these challenges. Outro: A future yet written. Change is the only constant. A country has transformed, reflecting its people's spirit and adaptability. Challenges are significant, but not insurmountable. By learning from the past and working together, we can create a better future. The story of country is still being written. It is a story of resilience, transformation, and hope.